I used to think that I was too weird to get a girlfriend or attract women or even sleep with a girl. And as I've gotten older and as I've gotten more experience with women, I've been with a lot of women and I'm generally really good at talking to girls. I have come to the realization that, and I came to this realization a while ago, that you're never too weird for a girl. It's how you feel about the weird things you do that makes you too weird. So if you're watching this video and you're a nerd, or you're really into video games, you are into weird shit, right? But you're unapologetic about it and you're confident about it. You're like, yeah, this is cool, objectively, right? I love metal music, or I love World of Warcraft. I love Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I guess it's CS2 now. I haven't played in a long time. If you're this guy that thinks that he's too weird for girls, oh, girls are just too cool for me. They would never like a guy like me. Girls are going to think that, okay? You can't be a tiny dick little Tony, all right, and expect girls to like it, okay? And when I say tiny dick, I'm not talking about your actual, the thing that's between your legs. I'm talking about your attitude. You can't have that attitude about yourself. Imagine, who wants to date a guy that thinks, oh, girls would never like me. I like a video game. What? That's so, that's so downward thinking about yourself. It's not even a word. It's such a dumbass take. It's such a dumbass thought that I can't even come up with a word for it. That's how bad it is. Okay? So if you're watching this and you're like, I'm just too weird for girls. Girls just don't understand me. It's because you think girls don't understand you. All right? I've taken home girls from the bar after showing them clips of me playing Counter-Strike when I was like 21, 22. I've pulled a lot of girls because I was passionate about weird shit, because I was passionate about dorky stuff. And now that I'm passionate about cooler stuff, it's the same. Girls like me just the same. I don't apologize for my passions. I don't apologize for who I am. And some girls really fuck with it. Some girls really don't. When I say that I'm a dating coach, some girls are like, that's really weird and that throws me off and I don't like that and I don't want to hang out with you. And then some girls are like, I think that's awesome that you do that and I really want to spend more time with you. I want to hang out and talk to you about it. So it doesn't matter. The right girls will vibe with you. The right girls will get along with you. And that's just what it is. So the number one thing I want to give you in this video is just, I want to teach you how to overcome this fear of being yourself. Because that is ultimately the problem that I had for years that I really struggled with. I was never comfortable enough with myself to be myself. So I'm going to give you some mindsets for this, okay? First, are you going to change? Are you going to change your hobbies, your interests, your habits? Okay? Some of those things you should change because they're more in line with your goals. Some of those will not change, right? Watching TV, watching your favorite TV show, watching anime, or playing a video game in your free time. A lot of you guys, you're not going to change that. So why are you ashamed of it? So I want you to write down 2 columns, okay? Column A, what are the things that I do that I like about myself that I'm not going to stop doing, okay? I'm not going to stop doing, all right? And then column B, what are the things I don't like that I want to change? All right? Column A, from now on, you talk about these all the time. You never hide these things. You're completely open and honest about who you are, your interests, your hobbies, your habits, your beliefs, your values. These things aren't changing. So stop apologizing for them. Stop hiding them about yourself. These are who you are. Okay? Over here is your old identity. It's the stuff you don't want anymore. It's the baggage you want to throw out. This stuff you can let go. And maybe I'll make a video in the future on how you can let go of old habits so you can be more attractive. But you don't need to worry about this stuff. All right? These are the things you probably don't need to talk about. Who cares? Because you don't want to be this guy in the long run. Okay? If porn is over here, yeah, you probably don't want to be the guy that jerks off to porn all day. Right? So you just don't. You don't need to talk about it because it's not the identity that you want. And what you'll notice is the stuff that you want to have, honesty, integrity, maybe some super cool hobbies. Like you're never going to give up video games. That's fine. You're never going to give up Hello. I'm never going to give up Olive. I'm never going to give up my cat. You're never going to give up your cat. You're never going to give up any of this stuff, like comic books, whatever, nerdy shit that you like, right? Never going to give this stuff up? Fine. Don't give it up. Just have it on this list of things that make you you. And that's what's going to give that's what's going to give your personality texture. And as you watch this channel, as you go down this path of becoming a more masculine, charismatic, attractive guy that knows how to talk to girls, you know how to crack a joke, you don't take yourself too seriously, you become this kind of like alpha, like pseudo alpha male. I don't even know what I want to call the ideal attractive male, because the ideal attractive male is not just alpha. He's not just masculine. He has a lot of feminine traits as well. He's very, like relaxed, fun, playful, all these things. These are more like in touch with his emotions, not in like a cry myself to sleep type of way, but in a, I don't know, man. He's just very like relaxed and comfortable with himself. Okay. Understands his thoughts, understands his emotions. As you become this new alpha male, right? These things all stay the same. Okay. These things, you're just going to talk about them more. You're like, yeah, I play video games. I love video games. For real. I love video games. Okay. And the less shame you can have about the stuff that you're not going to change about yourself, the more congruency you'll have. So this is who maybe you show yourself as, and this is who you are. The more that these will start to line up, okay? And they'll start to be in alignment. And that's when you can, maybe you'll see a clip of me going up to a girl and being super smooth, super funny, super charismatic. That's when I'm being congruent. I'm locked in because I am me. And I go up with this attitude of like, this is me. And you can judge me for however you want, but I'm super comfortable with myself. I don't care. Like when I make my shorts or I make, whatever content, like, you can call me Sid the Sloth in the comments, bro. I don't care. Like, I have girls like looking deep into my Sid the Sloth eyes and asking me to fuck them. So I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, right? Like, that's life. So write down the things that you like about yourself. Do not apologize for these things. Because the true, like, alpha male version of yourself that's relaxed, confident, charismatic, likes himself, doesn't apologize for these things. Okay? There's a time and place for apologizing. You can always apologize, but you should never be apologetic about who you are. If it's something you don't plan on changing, never say sorry for it. Why would you say sorry for it? Right? Like, imagine you're dating a girl and it's completely open. You haven't done anything, like you haven't lied, you haven't done anything like that. And she finds out you're on a date with another girl and she gets mad at you and you say sorry. Why are you sorry? You're not sorry. You're sorry you got caught. Don't apologize, right? You're on this journey of getting into abundance, self-mastery, becoming the most attractive version of yourself, which takes reps, takes practice. Girls won't understand that, and that's okay. When I talk to my wife about going on dates with girls, I'm not like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I have to do it. It's like, I have to do this because I have to practice what I preach. Like, do you want a dating coach that doesn't know how to talk to girls? That isn't going out there and doing it all the time? No, of course you don't. You want to talk to a guy that's been on a date in the last week. And so that's me. That's what I am. That's who I'm going to be. And I'm not going to apologize for that. And she knew getting in, right? Going into this, she knew. I've been doing this the whole time we've been in a relationship, right? So you guys got to understand that the guy that isn't apologetic about who he is more attractive. And this is harder to do up front, but in the long run, it's going to be so much more worth it. It's going to be so much better. All right, so stop apologizing for who you are. There is no point in apologizing for who you are. All right, girls are not too good for you. You're not too weird to get a girlfriend. That's what I used to think. And then I owned who I was. I started embracing who I was and stopped hiding it. And guess what? Girls started liking me without me even changing. Like, that's why all this red pill alpha male stuff is so cringe to me. You don't have to change a lot to get girls to like you. You don't. You can be exactly who you are. You just have to be comfortable with yourself. It's actually the solution. All this like be yourself stuff that you've heard, maybe it's worded terribly. Be yourself can imply like, yeah, stay inside, don't talk to girls, be a fucking loser, be sad, be depressed. Like, yeah, if that's you, then like don't be yourself. You should be the higher version of yourself. But actually being in alignment with who you want to be and not fucking apologizing, that's how you feel like a man. That's how you feel good every single day. That's how you feel alive. That's what it is. All right, send this to Larry, okay? Send this to Larry. He needs it. He's been sad. He's been down bad. He needs to talk to some girls. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.